What is going on, guys? It's nearly that time of the month again for the Caddy meet. It's once a month at Bluewater. 26th of the last Wednesday. No, last Wednesday of the month. It's 26th this week. Anyway, it's in a few days. Sunday today. I was busy last night. We had 3 caddy vans in. A few of my pals with caddies turned up last night, so I was actually fixing them till 10 o'clock last night. All good fun. They're all done and ready. Now I'm going to do a couple of bits to mine. I want to paint the front grille gloss black. If you remember the hybrid front bumper video, I mentioned about painting the grille to lose the chrome. I don't mind some of the chrome, but it's a bit tatty on mine, so I'm going to paint it gloss black. I might then add, because you can buy sticker kits off eBay to cover your grille or the pinstripe bit. We'll have a look at that a bit later. Anyway, front bumper's off the Caddy. Headlights are out. I've also got some banging LED headlight bulbs to fit. Let's have a look. Front bumper's off and I have got the headlights out, and front bumper is still looking sweet. I am super happy with that front bumper. I do worry about parking it, unfortunately. So much time and effort going into it. When you go to car parks, I super worry about it. But I just have to get over it. Anyway, bumper's off and the grille. It's got the chrome. I don't mind it. When the grills are all black, they sometimes look a bit plain. But my chrome is knackered. This has got all chips in, so I'm just going to paint the whole grille and the badge gloss black. I need to separate some of this plastic because this isn't meant to be painted, or I need to tape it up. Either or, don't know yet. As this is the Touran bumper, the grille comes off. The Caddy ones don't, so we're happy. We can take this off, tape it up. Just going to key it up with some 500, paint it with a bit of black, then shiny, and it should look good. Yeah, should look good. We'll see. And if at a later date you can buy sticker kits that go over the chrome, so I could put a red pinstripe or a grey or whatever. That's for another day. Also got the headlights out. Big shout out to a company called Auxbeam, AUXBEAM.com. Have a look on their website. They sell the baddest LEDs I've ever seen. I will quickly show you some. Just put them in the headlights. We're going to test them out. Big shout out to Auxbeam for getting in touch and sending them out. I will make an individual video on those because they are that cool. I want to do a before and after, a little fitting guide, and yeah, make a proper video on it. While the headlights are out, they're not perfect. There's a few little marks in them, and can we see on camera? There's a few blemishes. Now, before anyone jumps on the bandwagon, I know you can flat and polish them, but 3 weeks later, they go bad again. The only way to do it properly is give them a little tickle off. I'm probably just going to use some grey scotch just to key them up, and then I'll lacquer them with like car lacquer, and they will stay shiny. They won't then fade again. It's the best way to do it. I am going to put the smallest amount of black paint in with the lacquer. I don't want tinted headlights because then it makes the bulbs crap. It looks all right, but they're not very good. If you want decent headlights, you don't want them blacked out. But I am going to put the smallest amount of black in with them just to ever so slightly give them a bit of tinge. We'll look at that in a minute. Let me show you these LED bulbs. As mine are Touran headlights, they have H15s, and they are, oh, come with some free stickers, happy days. Oh no, these are the fog light ones, sorry. These are the fog light ones, proper, really nice. Little motor in the back, little fan to keep them cool, really pretty. I do have some H15s. These are the H7s. Now, these are the super posh ones. They come with a ballast. They've got a little motor. Really nice LEDs. Again, I will make an individual video on these. And these are the H15s. They're the twist lock. Push them in, twist them, bosh. Easy as that. No more about them because there's going to be another video and I don't want to spoil it. But I've already tried them out. They are super posh. So what I need to do, we need to pop the grille off, key it up with a scotch pad, get some black base on them, get some lacquer on them, and the same with the headlights. Just going to grey scotch them, lacquer them with a tiny bit of black in it, and I'll show you how much. Let's get the paint out, let's get the scotch out, let's get cracking. Got the headlights off, and you can just about see that the coating on the outside is starting to fade, starting to peel off, doesn't look too nice. I started by hitting it with 1500 on the sander, and you can just see the edges of it. And now look, that is a full headlight sanded down with 1500 grit. You start to question what you're up to, because at the minute it looks pretty ruined. I started to rub the headlights down with loads of water and 2000 grit in my hand. That gets rid of the 1500 marks, and because you're using water, it's a lot smoother. Then straight on with grey Scotch pad and some water again. That's smoothing out any 2000 marks and just making the surface as smooth as it can be, but still for the lacquer to grip onto. Headlights are all done. Focus on the grille. I've keyed up all the chrome and I've started scotching down. I did put a little bit of etch primer on the shiny chrome, as it is a metal that's been coated on plastic, so a little bit of etch primer and hopefully it'd adhere nicely. Then we started to look at the headlights. I put a coat of clear over the headlights, a wet coat but not a thick coat. You don't want to lay too much on too fast. I let that flash off for 10 minutes. I come in, done another coat of clear. Then I do want the headlights to have a slight tinge of darkness to them. I don't want them to look too blacked out, because when they're too blacked out, your lights are then pony at night. So I added a little bit of the base coat into the lacquer, give it a good stir up, then give it another 10 minutes, one coat of black lacquer, we call it blacker, that ever so slightly tinted them. I'd give it another 20 minutes for that to flash off, and I went back and give it one more coat of the blacker, and that give it just the right amount of tint. Again, I didn't want it too dark, I just wanted to take away some of the clearness. A little bit of a subtle touch. It's the day of the meet, we got the front end back together, we saw the headlights having a coat of lacquer with a bit of black in, we call it blacker. I did also do the grille. I didn't mention it again after putting some base coat on it. Check out what it looked like. Whatever they cover the grille from factory on, it really does not like some fresh paint. So I had to rub the whole thing down again, and I mean rub it down, then some black, then some lacquer, and the extra effort, it come out real nice. It does look a bit plain, all black grille. I might paint the little strips, or I might get the little wrap. You can buy wrap, sticker wrap, any colour on eBay to cover those little bits. So I might look at that. For now, it's good. And the headlights, I mentioned I did want them a little bit tinted, and I'm absolutely happy with how tinted they are. I wanted them to be see-through and not affect my lights, but I just wanted a skosh of tint. If I show you what a normal headlight looks like, obviously a different vehicle, but you can see the headlights are crystal clear. And now if we look again at mine, hopefully you can see there's the smallest amount of tint. Perfect, happy with that. Apart from a little bit of rust coming through on the bonnet. Anyway, she's a good 10 footer, happy with that. Day of the meet, need to give it a wash, need to give it a polish, need to give it a hoover out. Let's get on with it, and yeah, the day should fly by. Just hoovering the van out, and to do a proper job, I take the boxes out and look at the state of my van. Check out the crumbs. Oh, epoxy kids. And look, they've booted off all the panels from the back of the Touran armrest. Oh, gotta love kids, eh? Oh yeah. So van is cleaned, squeegeed off, and it's been dried. And look, I am giving it a bit of a spin up with the polisher. I did do it for the last Caddy meet, and I don't do it for every Caddy meet. Well, I might. Anyway, this is a 3M ultra fine. It's really smooth polish, and this is a super soft head. So basically, when we're polishing it, we are taking off macroscopic amounts of paint. I'm not cutting it with a fast cut and a firm pad. I'm literally giving it a waffle head. I call it a waffle head because the head looks waffly. When you're doing a cut and a polish, you will work on like a 1 to 2 foot square area and then move on. With a smooth polish and a waffle head, you can literally spin over a whole panel in no time at all. So yes, I'm giving it a full machine polish, but it's probably only going to take me 40 minutes an hour, and we're aiming for the shiniest van of the meet. Overlapping, regulating my speed, avoiding edges. And that is that panel done. No red material on my polishing head. There's a slight tinge. That is about it. That is how long it takes to give it a quick waffle head. It's the same as some old boy doing his motor every Sunday on his drive with a bit of T-cut and a polish. But obviously, we're doing it a lot faster and doing a lot better job. That is absolutely silky smooth. I've already done the other side. Happy days. Just going to finish spinning this off. My pal Andy's coming to the meet again. Maybe another one, but we'll see. And get some fuel in it. Wheels are cleaned, van's cleaned, finished polishing. Let's get up the road. We're on our way. We are, is it the A2, Gren? A2, yeah, M2?
Yes, A2. We're just going on the M2, aren't we?
We've got Andy, we've got Sam. What's going on, guys?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're on our way. We're about half hour away from meeting a pal. And if you saw the last Caddy meet video, don't forget your seatbelt, guys. I was a bit busy, so I forgot it, but no excuses. Anyway, we're on our way. We're looking forward to it. Van is super clean, super shiny. It's behaving. We've got our super bulbs in. I mentioned earlier in the video about some LED headlight bulbs. Well, I didn't mention them again, but I've remembered. Just pulling out. I've remembered, and they are booming. So on the way back, I will get a shot and you can see them. There's a separate video on that. Anyway, let's get up the road. So we've come to a Caddy, mate, and we bought Grin. And he's on the Transit. He's loving the Transit. Bit of you, is it, Grin? It is nice.
They are nice. I like the AZs.
He's a Transit man. Bring him to a Caddy, mate. He's on the Transits.
Yeah, I know. Because it's so much, because it's literally van in the back, luxury carrier in front.
Cool, look at that steering wheel. She's chunky.
He's not used to having a fat one in his hands, he just said, I don't want
No, that's it. It is nice.
Long wheelbase as well.
Yeah, long wheelbase, yeah.
It is nice. What are you saying, Grin? It's pretty busy, isn't it? Let's have a little wander around. A few motors are the same from last time, but there's a lot of new ones here. Let's have a butcher's. That's the pure grey one. We saw that one last time. Very, very nice. That one is a massive thumbs up. Very nice, that one. Yeah, there's a few rows here today. Again, all different shapes and sizes, isn't there? You go to a Ford show and the Series 1 RS turbos, they're all exactly the same. All exactly the same.
Same colour.
Yeah.
Same shape.
This one's on the floor, innit? Made some noise when it come in, didn't it?
Look at the Walt calipers.
Oh, yeah. Seats are nice. Check the seats out, Grim. Nice with car rows. Yeah, it's nice in there. Front bumper needs a bit of love. What's it? TFSI. There is a few here. That's a Mark IV as well, Grin. So the Mark IVs have got slightly pointy headlights and they've got different swage lines. So if you wanted to put that Mark IV front end on my Caddy, you need to change the doors as well. But the back end is exactly the same. Nice in that blue, isn't it? It's like a midnight blue, isn't it? Oh, we've got an early one, look, peeking away at the back. Mark II, I don't...
Mark I's pickup Caddy, isn't it?
Yeah. I like this blue. What are they?
Gas blue, isn't it?
That's it. Maxi and all. Yeah, they're Steelies, but they're called Smoothies, I think. 18s, at a guess. 18s. See, he's got budget tyres, 3As, but I've got budget tyres too. We're not picky. Fly eye.
It's like the old school tights.
Yeah. Fly eye. Nice early one. All shapes and sizes. I do like this blue. It's a bit like a midnight blue or something. This guy's just had a nice hybrid front bumper. Work in progress in there. See this one last time. Yeah. Mark's grey one, very nice. I'll add a little picture. Grin edits pictures on his phone. Check this picture out. That's of that one. Pretty. Grin, that picture you edited of his one, you got to send it to me. I'll have to add it into the video. Oh look, so this is the Mark 8 hybrid front bumper on a Mark IV. He's just had it done. And it's again the same. You chop the bumper in half and the lower half is Golf. I think he's going to turn the lights on now. That's nice. It's nice. Yeah, very nice. He just spoke to me and he wants some LED headlight bulbs. He's seen my posh bulbs and he wants some LED headlight bulbs. So we'll have to hook him up. The green's nice. What are you saying on the green? Green? Bit of you? Bit like Kawasaki green, isn't it? Yeah, it's nice. And they're the rear lights I want. They're Mark IV rear lights. This is a Mark IV. They're like LEDs and stuff. A lot nicer. Oh, check this guy out. He's bought everything, including the kitchen sink. Some nice pull-out cabinets. That's nice, that. Hello, sir. Nice setup in the back you got there.
Yeah.
Is it something you can buy or is it something you've put together?
It's something you can buy.
Okay. They're quite big old drawers. Get plenty in them, I see. Yeah.
This one still comes out a bit more.
Okay. That is it, yeah. Nice. Have a look from the side. Oh look, he's got side table and all. He's sat having his dinner. Look, he's got his deck chair. Yeah, that's quite swanky, eh?
That's the one that goes in there.
Yeah, nice. Very nice, in fact. I'll take it that's for a little table in the middle. And that's the front of that green Mark IV. That's pretty, right? I do like that. Grin's a fan of this colour. Would you call it a minty green? Looking through my GoPro screen, it's a bit darker in person. GoPro, they make a good picture, but they're not the best at picking out colours, contrast and stuff. That's a bit of you, that colour, yeah? With the white wheels?
Yeah, right.
Would you have a facelift on it?
I would. A hybrid on there.
Yeah. Do you know they make a hybrid and stick them on them? So you've still got the headlights
Yeah.
with the hybrid.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
There was one here last, mate. Yeah. And we like a pure grey one. Look at that. So the colour that come out ages ago, Nardo grey, everyone went mad for it. But Nardo grey looks like a posh primer. That's a darker version and I like it. I will have to paint a motor in that soon. And obviously here's Mark's one again. He has literally made the best of the Mark III front end. He's smoothed it out, he's recessed the number plate, check this out. He wasn't here last meeting, but look, he's recessed the number plate into the grille. Yeah, and it's a TFSI engine out of an Edition 30 Golf. So he had an Edition 30 Golf, he broke it and put the engine in here. Yeah, let me show you this. Super posh. Mark, can I open your sliding door and show your roof? He's also got a roof from a Mini. Hopefully you can see on the camera. So it's the only van I've seen, the only Caddy van with a glass window. It is electric opening and they're from a Mini. All installed, retrofitted. It does work, but it's not working this evening. I won't get him to wiggle with it, but yeah, very nice. Let's have a look from the top. Can I stand on that? Do you think it's legit for me to stand on it? I'm only little. Check that out. Needs a bit of paint on the roof. It's in primer by the looks of it. But how cool's that? Yeah, very nice. Good touch, Mark. Then we've obviously got Darren's one. It's always the star of the show, if you ask me. Yeah. What a nice van. And obviously we've got the only red one. Check out that pop in. All the hours I put into polishing it. Check that out. That is looking sweet, right? I'm super happy with it in this shot. And it's the only red one here again. I'm really happy with that. Another pure grey one. 20 plate. Euro 5, I'm sure. Oh, he's rolling with the LEDs, look. Jeep wheels. What? Can you see that? It's upside down, but that says Jeep. So are they straight off a Jeep? Anyone know if they're straight off a Jeep? Darren, how's it going, mate?
I'm all good.
There's a bit of a selection of different ones here tonight.
Yeah.
There was a few here that was last month.
They weren't a Caddy, they're not with us.
Okay, they're the boy racers, aren't they? But yeah, there's a few here that's nice. I like the green one over there.
The word is out, I think.
Hey?
The word's got out a little bit better.
There is, so is there more than last time?
I think there's a little bit less than last time, or they were spread out more.
They were.
It's hard to tell sometimes unless you go around and count it, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
But there's a couple of new faces, which is always good to see. Different fans, different ideas.
I mentioned the black one behind me, they're from Ipswich. They've come down the jaunt.
There's a lot of people do. I say one guy from over Europe last month, wasn't it?
That's it.
But yeah, he comes over. Yeah, there's a lot of people. It's worth it, I think, for a couple of hours chilling, chatting about what we love.
They're all nice people and all.
Yeah.
I said on the Facebook page, they're nice people. It's so easy to talk to. It's not like you go to a different car meet and they're a bit young and they're not really interested.
No.
Nice people.
I was a little bit worried about coming up here when I first come. Obviously, being a bit older. So yeah, I was a little bit worried about coming up here. Being a little bit older now, I had my 10th anniversary of my 35th birthday. You figure it out. And I've been through the days of going to car meets when I was younger, wheel spinning, loud music and stuff like that. And I was like, didn't know if I wanted it. I didn't come out here with one of my mates, and totally didn't what I expected. Go on.
How long have you been coming?
Nearly 2 years now. Probably about a year and a half, say, because I only come up here because there was a guy up here that had a big set of brakes on the back.
Okay.
So I had the big brakes on the front.
I've seen you have got big ones.
Yeah. And yeah, I just wanted to talk to him and to find out where he got them from, how to do it. And I found out he came up here, so that's why I thought drag me mate up. 'Cause I didn't know really. But I'll be honest with you, if I'd have come up on my own, I'd have been fine.
That's
Yeah,
it.
because they are really engaging with you.
Easy to talk to.
They do make beelines for new people coming in as well to make them feel comfortable.
Well, as soon as I got out the motor the first time, Geezer come over and said hello. Is that the geezer that runs it, is it?
Yeah, Jonathan. You got Jonathan and Jonathan and Matt.
Yeah.
They're the two people that really promote the stuff, run the page. They got a little messaging group. They rally around. We do a mid-monthly meet as well for people in the group. But yeah, I say my other half takes the mickey out of me, but
Caddy friends, isn't it?
Caddy gang, the Caddy gang. I walk out the door and goes, Caddy gang.
Yeah.
I like it. You know, I ain't doing nothing wrong.
Yeah.
I'm keeping out
it's
of
nice.
trouble.
Yeah,
it's nice to see other people. I give other people ideas now. I'm getting ideas still off other people.
That's it.
It doesn't matter if you're pulling up in a work van or one like one of yours all kitted out.
Yeah.
No one's judging. There's always something to learn off of somebody else's van or their ideas they've got for it.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
And apart from 20 quid for a Five Guys, it's free.
Yeah, and you don't have to do that.
That's
anyway.
it, apart from the fuel to get here.
Yeah. I say
It's free evening out. You can't do anything else.
no, and it doesn't
Free.
matter about the weather.
No, that's why
Me and Andy were saying this earlier.
I
don't worry
mentioned
about
that in one of the first video. What
Yeah.
a brilliant place
How
to
we
have
get
a
left
party.
alone. We've had other people up here. I've been up here occasionally where there's been some plonkers, young people tearing around.
Yeah.
And even the police have come over and had a chat with us,
Yeah.
they've been fine with us, not said nothing. So, I say we've been left alone. I think we've been going for about 5 years or more now here, so it's well established. Everyone talks to everybody.
And you mentioned that geezer. Where did he come from? From Portugal?
Yeah, so he's actually a place near to, I only know this as I go out to this, the Netherlands, and a place very close to Houten in the Netherlands.
That's a long old jaunt. But he was here last time.
It's 4 hours from the French side up to him, so he's probably
Okay.
did at 4, then 45 minutes from the train,
Yeah.
and then however long it is from up here, hour and 40. So yeah, it's at least a job. I think what he is, he's got a shop
Okay.
that does sell caddy bits, and
So he comes
aftermarket
over,
stuff.
gets a few bits and goes to the
Yeah,
next.
people does the bumpers and you come over here and buy a load of bumpers, load of grills, other bits over here, and he'll go over there, put me in shop, or someone say to him, I need to set this, that, the other. I know a guy in England's got it, he comes over and grabs it, and then comes here on the day as well.
Well, sweet. Happy days, aren't you?
What a banging evening. Have a good time, boys.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
It's alright, isn't it, Gren? You bought a caddy yet? He's too much. He's too much of a transit man. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's such a nice bunch of guys up there. Really easy to talk to. If you've got a Volkswagen Caddy and you're in the area, last Wednesday of every month, go and have a chat. Doesn't matter if your Caddy's a shed or whether it's a show queen. It really doesn't matter. Obviously, I say that I'm turning up in a half decent one, but honestly, there is Caddies from all shapes and sizes. Have a little look. There is a Facebook page, CCUK, Caddy Club UK. Last Wednesday of every month at Bluewater. I highly recommend it. Such nice people. On the way back, it is absolutely raining cats and dogs out there. On the way to Bluewater, we had a little hoon, obviously only up to 70 mile an hour, but the under tray started to flap, so I pulled over, hooked it in. There's no way I'm turning up to a caddy meet with my under tray scraping on the floor, so I hooked it up. Just hooked it up again because I forgot to fix it. Just done it. We're on our way home. Just after this outro, I will show you a little shot of these headlights. There's going to be an individual video. There's going to be an individual video on these headlights. I cannot rate them enough. I'll show you a little clip. That is about it from this one. From me and the guys, we'll see you in the next one. We're out.